Good afternoon. Fine motor skills. On the other hand, fine motor skills are all to do with your hands and all kinds of activities that you need to be able to do with them. This includes holding things, writing, painting, cutting with scissors, being able to manage using hands with strength. Fine motor skills are extremely important for children get to reception or even nursery because they're going to start learning how to write. So before a child can use their hands with their fine motor skills to do something as skilled as writing, holding a pencil the correct way, and forming the letters correctly, they need to be able to develop their gross motor skills and have solid foundation in gross motor skills. So we have gross motor skill as our foundation, and then we have fine motor skills to build on top of that. Children can develop their fine motor skills to their full potential if they haven't developed their gross motor skills. So everything needs to come from the core first, and then children can start focusing on smaller actions with their hands, such as holding, grabbing, and manipulating. There are so many things that you can do to help your child with their gross and fine for their development. For gross motion, it's really important to get your child moving and make sure that they're active. This includes making sure you go for walks, go into the park, engaging with apparatus such as climbing frames, playing ball games, and just anything you can do to keep your child moving and developing those core skills so that they can move on to developing their fine motor skills. Likewise, there are lots of things you can do to help your child develop. With their fine motor skill, it's important to remember that the fine motor skills are not just about writing or holding a pencil. Fine motor skills start very early on the children, start to hold things and really keep a grip on them, rather than having a weak holds and dropping them all the time. So children will start to hold a bottle or by themselves. Once a child can hold something like a cup, they can use it to drink by themselves, using their fine motor skills and coordination to be able to do that rather than spilling it everywhere. Children will then move on to feeding themselves as well, so you'll notice that children really start to use their fine motor skills very early in life, and there are lots of opportunities to help them and develop them. So we have gross motor skill as our foundation, core and whole body coordination, and being able to be active and more around safely. And then we have our fine motor skills in place, and that involves much smaller detailed skills such as holding and gripping things and using tools to manipulate different materials such as using scissors to cut and using a pencil or a paintbrush. Eye and hand coordination. Yuna is a preschooler. Oh, hindi ba yan? Yuna will do artwork where he will draw her hand and cut it. That's the fine motor skill of preschooler. Thank you for watching.